Hello everybody, let's take a look at today's Daily Dominion. Looks like we don't have any rising sun today, so we're kind of back into the regular flow of things. There's a look at the kingdom. Okay, so, Salvager can trash. Looks like we don't have any source of draw. We're almost certainly gonna want to pick up a Salvager. We could potentially also combine that with a Market Square to end up picking up a lot of golds. Salvager trashing Fortress can generate quite a bit of money. Also, Pickaxe trashing Fortress can gain us quite a few loots. The only source of draw I see on here is potentially an Imp played from a Tormentor, but that's not really first of all, it's not like the best source of draw, and getting the imps in the first place is a pretty slow business. Okay, so we want to we don't want to throw in a huge number of cards. We definitely want to thin out our starting estates and coppers because of Wall. Triumph can potentially gain us a large number of points, but how would we gain cards throughout the turn in order to have a big Triumph turn? Pickaxe can gain us loots, Expand can gain cards. Market Square can gain golds. And then we could get ourselves by a Triumph, and we might even just do it to trash this estate that we gain, just keep the tokens. I think this might be a somewhat money-ish game. I don't see any way of increasing our hand size aside from an imp, which I'm not going to count on. So what I'm thinking here is thin down with Salvager. At some point we pick up a Fortress and a Pickaxe, and we just start, the Pickaxe can help us do some proper thinning if necessary, and if we collide the Pickaxe with Fortress, that would allow us to start gaining loots. And maybe at some point, again, a card like Wine Merchant I don't see as being particularly helpful without a large amount of, without draw. Our hands are going to be limited to 5 cards. So I don't see us playing too many Wine Merchants in a single turn. And if we play one, then it's effectively a terminal silver if we want it back. Even the border village, like what terminals are we playing here? Salvager might be one of the only terminals we play. Maybe we get an Expand at some point just for the flexibility of gaining, perhaps we can trash a loot into a province. But I think this is going to be, I think we want to go with loading up our deck with loots and then just buy provinces. So I'm going to open with Salvager. And then Do I want a market square or a silver? Market square would help us, like we could get a gold, which, while it's not a loot, it is a lot of money, and we will get plus buys from the loots eventually, and we have plus buy from salvager. So I think I'm going to take a market square with the hope of eventually turning it, reacting it for a gold. Okay, so this is a little sad. So down there, 3 coppers, 2 estates, and the salvager. Oh man. If one of the... If an estate is bottom decked, I'm happy because I can I can get a pickaxe. If the salvager bottom decks, I'm really unhappy. I would probably get another market square. I think what I'm gonna do here is take the fortress in preparation for when or should I take another salvager at this point and really speed up my thinning? I might take a salvager here. There's a chance of terminal collision, but I wasn't really happy with the draw that we had going on here. My first market square obviously did not collide with my salvager. If I take a salvager here, and if I hit 5 next turn, I'll take the pickaxe. If I hit only 3 next turn, I could hit 3, 4, or 5 next turn. If I hit 3, I'll take another market square. 4 will be fortress, and 5 pickaxe. I'm basically risking the terminal collision for slow retracking. So I hit 4, I'll take the fortress. They take a silver. So the fortress doesn't hurt the deck in any way. It protects me in case I have a collision of salvagers. I can really thin out. I want the fortress eventually for pickaxe food. Okay, this isn't bad. I am going to salvage and gain a gold here. What did they do? Nothing. So I'm happy to see that. I'm not going to buy anything there. Okay. So here I'm obviously thinning the estate, so let's draw through with the fortress. I still haven't hit 5. They take a fortress. Maybe they're thinking the same thing as me. I don't want a silver. There's a small chance that I take another salvager here. I am again risking terminal collision, but they haven't trashed any estates. That's very good for us. In general, something that I need to start getting better at doing is watching what my opponent does beyond just what cards they add to their deck. I often watch what cards they have, but I don't necessarily track their turns and observe what they're actually doing. So I hadn't clued in until now that they haven't trashed. They've only trashed a copper, I think. Okay. So I have a gold. I have the fortress. I don't see there being much point in me taking another fortress. I don't really want a silver because I'm going to have better treasures eventually, and I think the better treasures will really ramp up. I'll gain them quickly. So this could be another market square for more gold discards, or it could even be another salvager, because I've only trashed a copper and 2 estates. Eventually, I could trash salvager either to a salvager or the pickaxe. And this will help me really ramp up the speed at which I do trashing. Okay, so here I'm going to trash the salvager and take a pickaxe. My alternative is trash and do nothing. Trash a copper, do nothing. Which might actually be correct, but if I can afford 2 pickaxes on this shuffle, I'll take it. Ooh, I could do border village pickaxe, which is probably smarter because that's again pickaxe or salvager food. This is a pretty sad draw. But this will be, again, border village pickaxe. So my down there, I believe, is fortress salvager. Okay, so here, do I salvage the fortress or do I play on? They take a market. Salvage fortress could give me another border village pickaxe. But then how many coppers do I have? I still have, so I've thinned all my estates and I still have 6 coppers. I think I should fortress and thin out multiple coppers. They have finally gotten rid of estates. Wait, I might have an estate left, and I'm at -1 wall point. So I think I need to start thinning out more. I have 2 pickaxes already, right? Which is pretty good, and I want those pickaxes to start having like good collisions with the fortress. So this could be border village and market. Okay. Down there. So what I think I'll do here is I'm going to play 1 border village to draw on. And depending on what I draw, if I draw just like a copper, I'll pickaxe 1 border village and pickaxe a copper. Yep. Ooh, fantastic. And how about another pickaxe? The downside of pickaxe is you do need to trash. I didn't think about that. So in the future, once I've pickaxed, oh, but I'll have the fortress. I can always pickaxe the fortress if it's in hand. Yeah, this I could have also taken a market here, maybe, but I think I'm happy with this. Border village market. Yeah, they're going for... I don't think they have any loots yet. No, there's 29 left in the pile. So a bunch of border villages and markets. What is that? You know, they can trash. These are high value cards to trash for salvager. So I think I'm going to salvage a state, gain another gold, and I should be able to go border village pickaxe again. And the idea here is to just gain tons and tons and tons of loots, and then just start buying provinces as consistently as possible. We might have to like pickaxe a pickaxe at some point, which I'm totally fine doing. But as long as we have Fortress in hand and colliding with pickaxes, that's going to be our main thing. Ooh, what do I do here? So there's a fortress down there. I think I'm going to play the border village. If I draw the fortress, I'm very happy. If I don't, I'll probably pickaxe the salvager. Oh, baby. I mean, I'm losing points here because of wall, but I might just double province here and just aim to province out. Does it make sense to take a triumph? Double province triumph. You know, I have a goat. I've got, I think, 4 pickaxes and a salvager, so that estate could be killed very easily. I'm probably not going to have this much money in a turn again. Well, maybe. So let's do that. So the triumph. Does this means I've gained 6 cards so far? Or does it mean the estate that I gained? So what have I gained? I've gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gained 5 cards. So if I take this, I'll get 6. I'll get the estate and 6 points. I think I'll do it. It should be pretty easy to trash that estate at some point. So they're Tormentor, okay. They are going for the loots, finally. Yep. Oh, so that gave me 7 tokens, not 6. What was the 7th card that I gained? Oh, because the doubloons gave me a gold. Yeah, so I gained 3 loots plus a gold and 2 provinces. That was 6. And then when I gained the estate, that was the 7th. I mean, on the one hand, a market it doesn't hurt. I have, what are my points coming from? Like I have 1 estate and some number of coppers left. I don't know how many coppers I have left. Market won't hurt. You know, at some point it could potentially be salvager or pickaxe food. It would be nice to eventually start pickaxing the pickaxes, or even just salvaging them. That'll get me back some of the wall points. Yeah, like I'm not happy with this -6 from wall. I think I'll just take a market. I'm not going to react this for gold. I might even trash it. Play the border village first. What is down there? What could I draw that would make me happy? How many loots could I get maximum here? 1 pickaxe to trash the market square. 1 pickaxe to trash a pickaxe. So I could get 2 loots into hand right now. If they are both 3 costs, then I could buy a province because I will have played 2 pickaxes. So I think I should just try and take a province here. Great. Now I'll pickaxe a pickaxe. Okay. Do I take a triumph again? I don't think so. I think I just try and pile out these provinces. Yeah. They buy and expand. Yeah, so the expand is something that could allow them to gain a lot of cards in a turn. Salvage a state, buy a province. Salvage fortress, buy a province. Oh, look at that. Pretty unlucky for them, lucky for us. This wouldn't do anything to us anyway. Okay, what did they just do? They expanded a pickaxe into a province. Then they bought a province. I mean, I think we just take the province here. If I play the fortress, or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the fortress. If I draw enough money, I can trash province and double province. If I if I draw something useless, I can salvage the doubloons and still get a province. Ooh, so this didn't pan out very well. Yeah, so I'll salvage doubloons, take a province. If I take, say, like Estate Triumph, no, that's not, it doesn't help. It doesn't make any sense because of wall. It's like hardly more points. So I mean, I guess they still have an out here, but you know, what do they need? Yeah, Triumph could be it, but again, it's like interesting. Okay. I think we just play this market. Okay. 1, 2, 3. If I pickaxe, both my provinces, one, 2, 3, 4. The worst thing that could happen is I get 2 endless chalices. Let me just make sure that it works out. If I trash both provinces, I'm going to ignore wall for now. Trash both provinces, I would go down to 16, buy a province, I win. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I trash 2 provinces, I'm going to gain 2 loots to hand. And I only lose if they are both endless chalice, right? Spell scroll can just become a gold, which is enough. Okay. For all those of you who think the AI cheats, if I get 2 endless chalices, I'll join your team. All right, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I do need to pickaxe the second province. Cool. Province. Shoosh, I didn't do the math right. Okay, well, we can do this, right? Oh, that was scary. Maybe I shouldn't have ignored wall. I don't know what why was I so confident that trashing the 2 provinces and buying 1 was going to win the game. I mean, trashing the provinces was neutral on score. I was at 28, right? 28 minus 12, 16. 16 plus 6. Oh, for some reason I thought 16 plus 6 was like, I'm not good at this simple math. Yeah, 16 add 6 is 22, but the wall brought it back down to 21. So that was close. And those are red undos, right? Trashing provinces for a loot is a red undo. Okay, well, but fine. I got it. Luckily, we had an out with Triumph. That would have been that would have been very frustrating, but hilarious. Yeah. So this kingdom, like the setback here is there's no draw. If there were draw, like say just a standard draw card like Smithy, getting the trashing is really good. So getting a big draw engine with Fortress and Smithy, you could and expand. I could see there being really big province turns, or even getting a lot of a big draw with like a lot of markets in play, then just doing like a big Triumph turn. I found that wall didn't play a huge, other than my last turn and the miscalculation. I don't think that I really focused on the wall points very much. Can I see? So I had 11 over. They had only 4 over, so they were much thinner. But I think that's because I was throwing a lot of loot into my deck, and they didn't seem to be doing that. They didn't have any loot. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loots, and I think I trashed a doubloons earlier. It would have been nice to eventually trash these border villages, preferably to Salvager, because that's a couple more points from wall. Some of the golds too. It would have been nice to trash golds with Salvager for more wall points. The Tormentor is probably not. Tormentor's, I think it's a really good card if you have a 5/2 and you can wait a little bit on getting some of the other 5-cost cards, because if it's going to allow you to get an imp is so good. I really like having an imp. I just find it's like it can save turns, and being the only draw on this board, it's just like, I don't know, I love these things. But the typically hexing attacks, they're not. Sometimes they're a disaster. Sometimes like they completely whiff and they do almost nothing. And the only time we got hexed, not only like you saw it, we got hexed. I blocked it with shield, but even if I didn't, the hex that gave me would have had absolutely no effect, because I wasn't. Diluted is the one that is that the one where you can't buy actions? I wasn't going to. I was only buying victory points by that time. Wine Merchant is also kind of a strange pickup because, like I said, it's probably on a kingdom like this without draw, it's probably very difficult to play more than one Wine Merchant on a turn. And if you want it back, then it's effectively a silver. Maybe it can, late in the game, help you spike a price point, but there's other spiky price things here, like Salvager, so I don't know. Yeah, but nice little kingdom. These types of kingdoms where you can't really put together a full engine, I find are the ones that typically the AI does quite well on. So I'm happy to have won today. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.